Hello, everybody. I am Gio, and today I'm going to start a brand new series. I don't know what to call it yet, but it's going to be just about me ranting, because, that's literally the only thing my channel is pretty much known for. So today we're going to be ranting on the NBA's Eastern Conference. Oh my god, I've never seen a bigger joke than the Eastern Conference now. How do you go from having the best players in the league to having the most duty garbage juice butt water than the Eastern Conference? How do you do that? You had stars such as Dwight Howard. He's still there, but he's a pushover now. He's a complete pushover. He's a little baby. You had who else? You had Vince Carter and Tracy McGrady. One's old, one's a grandpa, one's out of the league. That he went to Houston, and not only that, now you only have three All Stars. One of them is the greatest NBA player of all time, LeBron James. But the other two are Isaiah Thomas and Giannis. Let me talk about Giannis. Giannis is leaving the Bucks. Hands down, Giannis is gone. So he's probably going to go to a Western Conference team. If he does, well, then you have Isaiah Thomas and LeBron James. Oh, don't let me forget, Gordon Hayward's here. Oh, you hear that? That's crickets. Because who's Gordon Hayward? And he's not an all-star in my book. Why would I care about him coming to the Eastern Conference? Now, I'm an Orlando Magic fan. I'm probably the biggest Orlando Magic fan there has ever been. But I'll be the first one to admit, the Magic suck. The Magic are bad. The Magic are horrible. But you see, now the Eastern Conference is going to be pretty boring to watch now. Because in the playoffs, you'll have the same garbage duty butt teams in the league. You'll have all the really bad teams in the playoffs. You'll have the Magic, the Hornets, the Celtics, the Cavs. The Bucks. That sounds pretty butt, except for like three teams, right? Not only that, LeBron is gonna go on a winning streak, fam. If he loses to any of the Eastern Conference teams, that's gonna be kind of sad. Because let's think about it. The Eastern Conference used to be decent enough. Okay, think about the All-Star game. Think about how boring the All-Star game is going to be. It's going to be a team of the West team is going to have Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, Russell Westbrook, Paul George. And who are the East going to have? LeBron James, Isaiah Thomas, and Giannis. Who else? The locker room, the towel handler from the West, the water boy. Who else are they going to have on that team? Who else is going to be capable? Well, maybe Kyrie, but I think Kyrie might get traded to the Utah Jazz, from what everyone's reporting, or that could be really retarded if the Cavs do that. But not only that, the East still has Melo, but who is Melo anymore, man? Someone has never fallen off harder than Melo. Because Melo went from being an all-star player to an all-duty player. If you think Melo was good, get out of here. Everyone's saying, oh, everyone's sleeping on Melo. Sleeping on what? Like, the Knicks? The Knicks are trash. Everyone said that the Knicks were going to be the new super team, and they were going to defeat the Cavaliers, and they were going to go head-to-head with the Golden State Warriors. The Knicks are probably one of the worst teams in the NBA. They're not average. They have, 70-year-old washed-up Derrick Rose players? Like, they have horrible players, except for Porzingis. Oh, yeah, maybe Porzingis can help you out. The one that, the player that New York hated. They hated their own draft pick, by the way. But back to the Eastern Conference. It's going to be such a horrible season. watching the Eastern Conference struggle to keep up with the Western Conference. You're going to have teams like the Spurs and the Warriors and the Thunder going up against teams like the Hawks and the Magic and the Heat. Like, dude, if I wanted to watch a blowout, I watched the Cavs blowing out the Warriors 3-1. I get it's an old joke, but I'm never going to forget that. But back to what I was saying about the Eastern Conference. This is probably going to be a season about the Golden State and the Spurs, as much as I hate to say it, because that's going to be the only interesting thing. I mean, I love watching LeBron demolish teams, but what's the point if the teams are fifth graders going up against the Cavaliers, you know? What's the fun of that? I mean, who do the Eastern Conference have now? I mean, the Magic did draft a pretty good small forward or power forward in Jonathan Isaac. He's pretty good. You got Aaron Gordon on the Magic. You got LeBron, Kyrie, Kevin Love. He might be going somewhere. And then you got all these people saying, LeBron's going to the Lakers. LeBron's going to the Lakers. No, he's not. You really think LeBron would go to the Lakers? Probably a worse team than most of the Eastern Conference teams. What, they got Lonzo Ball yet? Now? Yeah, someone who is being so hyped up that if he's a bust, he will be the biggest bust in NBA history if he does fail because of his dad. Oh, why would it? You know, it's like the market's pretty big over there. What? Yeah, the market's big, but the team is garbage. And now it's just about money. The Eastern Conference would have been a really stacked conference if it wasn't about money and it was about team loyalty. But that's not what the NBA has come to anymore. But back to the Eastern Conference again. It's just going to be super boring watching these sucky teams go up against sucky teams and then the Jesus Christ. It's like LeBron's gonna be the dude that split the ocean, right? He's gonna be splitting the ocean with the Cavaliers team, and the ocean is just really, really garbage teams. He's just walking through them. He's just splitting them in half. It's not gonna be fun to watch. Like, and you could make it like, oh, the lion is coming and the lion's gonna bite the cock off of one of the teammates. The lion is ripping the dick right off of him. Cool. I'm still not gonna watch the game because it's the Orlando Magic going up against the Atlanta Hawks. If I wanted to sleep, I take NyQuil if I wanted to go to sleep. If I'm like, oh man, there's no NyQuil in the house anymore, I could just watch an Orlando Magic game and fall right asleep. And again, I love the Magic, but I can't help but feel like this year is going to suck for the Eastern Conference, and I will be stuck in another loophole of the Orlando Magic being garbage and me trying to defend them by saying, oh yeah, look at their win-loss record, it's pretty good. Yeah. You know what else is pretty good? LeBron James destroying little baby teams. And the Eastern Conference GMs don't know what they're doing at all. Phil Jackson didn't know what he was doing with the Knicks. The Magic people are high on shrooms, obviously, because they don't know what they're doing. Instead of trying to maybe get someone in free agency, you know what they're doing? They're rebuilding with youth. Look where that got you. 76ers, Orlando Magic. Look. You guys suck. Oh yeah, speaking of the Philadelphia 76ers, they're also in the Eastern Conference. So now you're going to have duty garbage butt teams like the 76ers, the Magic, the Toronto Raptors, the Knicks. I mean, the Raptors still have Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan, but compared to Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant, you really think you're going to stop? By the way, I hate Kevin Durant, but come on, East. You can't stop what is unstoppable. It just can't happen. The Warriors could single-handedly destroy about every single team in the Eastern Conference with ease. And you're telling me that's going to be fun to watch? Yeah, maybe for those bandwagon people who are like, oh, Stephen Curry's the best, dude. I love Steph Curry. He's my favorite. Maybe if it's one of those. But, dude, I mean, the Eastern Conference is going to be one of the biggest blowout conferences in NBA history. The 2017-2018 season is going to be probably one of the worst seasons in NBA history, guaranteed, because it's just going to be the West show. Just everything to the left of the Mississippi River. That's where all the interesting stuff is. Everything to the right, pretty trash. Like, it's just no Eastern teams are trying to make great trades. Not only that, Paul Millsap's on the Nuggets now, so there's another good player gone. So now literally every single good player is gone, except for LeBron and Kyrie and Isaiah Thomas and Giannis. Four players. Four players compared to the what? Western's 700 compared to the Western's entire NBA? Like, the Western Conference stole the NBA, basically. And it's like, what's the point of playing in the East? Why would LeBron move to the Western Conference if he can have a way better time in the Eastern, getting his wins up, you know what I mean? If he could just have an easy time. Because there's not going to be a single breakout star in the East for a long time. I'm pretty sure the East won't rebuild for a long time. It's just one of those things where hopefully the East will be able to compete with the West. But since the little traitor Kevin Durant left to the Warriors, that's never going to happen in a million years. So yeah, this has been Geo Rants on the entire Eastern Conference and how duty garbage butt they are. So yeah, guys, thank you for that. Yeah. 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 They're gonna lose a lot of games. Whatever, I don't even care, bro.